is, really good, but it washed away all our hydro seed in the backyard. So after that, they hydro seeded it again, but they did that in their great genius right before a drought, and that's pretty much been all summer. So our backyard looks like a desert, and it's not very attractive looking. Um, it's not what I want my backyard to look like. So we're gonna have a landscaper come out and help us, because I want a yard for my children to play in, and right now it is not the kind of yard I want. So that's my least favorite thing about the house. My favorite thing, I'm gonna try to move the computer here. I don't know if you can see in the background, but that is my kitchen. I love my kitchen. I love the nice appliances. I love the fact that there are no mice, which is a plus because the last home had a mouse problem, and being able to have a clean kitchen. It's got a walk-in pantry, and it's got stone countertops. I look forward to having family dinners there when we start expanding our brood, and having our extended family come down for holiday dinners and stuff. So that's my favorite part of the kitchen. My favorite part of the house. What would you drive if you could have any vehicle? Well, I really don't care. It sounds really bad, but I am not a car person, and I hate car shopping. My first three vehicles, actually, the only ones that I've ever had, my dad picked out. Had a Dodge Shadow convertible in high school. He picked it out, brought it home. I paid for it, wrote him the check, and I was like, whatever you want to get, I'll drive it. And then I had two Saturns, one in college that got destroyed. I got hit by a drunk driver, which is a story for another post. That car was never the same after they fixed it, so we got rid of that Saturn, and then we got another Saturn Ion, which I still have from law school on, and it's almost to 100,000 miles, and it's kind of a piece of what. I need to get a new car. I'm kind of hesitant to, just because of money, and also because of the fact that I have a problem with hitting inanimate objects. So I don't really need anything nice, but I do want a car that's safe to drive my child. T will probably pick it out. I will, test drive it just for the purposes of seeing above the steering wheel, but just to make sure I can drive it without hitting things. But I honestly don't care. I'm just not a car person. Where could you go if you could go anywhere in the world, and why? I would go back to Ireland because I loved it there. We had the best honeymoon. It's such a beautiful country, and I want to go back. I would live there if possible because it's just, it's just so nice. What's your favorite recipe? I actually need to share it again. It's honey chicken stir fry, and it's what T makes for me on special occasions. Before we got married, he made it every month on the 18th. We would kind of count up for our wedding. I had posted it before, but I'm going to reshare it for those of you who didn't get to get it because it's really good, and that is my favorite recipe. Kristen at the Spoiled Menagerie asked, let's see here, what do you dislike about your career or job? Well, I don't like some of the people. I'm going to be honest with you. I am not a confrontational person, which is bad because I'm an attorney, but I tend to believe that you can be civil about things and come to a solution, and you don't have to be a jerk. But there are a lot of jerks in my field. Not pointing fingers or anything, but there are a lot of people who like to, gesture for their clients in court, basically, to make them seem like the big bad lawyer. It's kind of a good old boys club sometimes, and you get a lot of bullies. And I don't like that, and I don't think it's necessary. And I also think that it puts a bad reputation on lawyers, because there are some of us out there, there's most of us out there, who are people who can get along with others and, help our clients in a way that's civil, and it's, it gets the job done, but it also is professional. So, gonna get on my platform here, but that is just something that I cannot stand. So, yeah, that's what I don't like. But I do love the fact that I am, as a director for a nonprofit for legal services for the poor, I'm actually helping people, which is why I got into the practice of law. I didn't get in the practice of law to make money. which is evident by the fact that I worked for a not-for-profit. But the legal atmosphere is scary, and it's my job to make these people feel like there's someone out there who cares, and there's someone out there who's fighting for them, to get equal access to justice and to help fight for their rights. And to me, that's really important. What do you like about blogging? I love the people that I've met. I've made some great friends, honestly. I wish I could meet these people in life, and I hope that I really can in real life. But I have pen pals, I've emailed people. I think it's amazing that I've connected with people all over the world. And the fact that I get to write is something that I really love too. What I dislike is some of the negativity that does exist out there. Knocking on my computer, I have never had a negative comment, but I have seen it happen on other people's blogs. And there are some hateful people out there who just like to pick on people and bully. And it's just not cool, because that's not, what good does that do? And I know that it hurts the blogger's feelings, and that's not right. What do I see here? I already answered that. What are your favorite items to cook? Meals to cook? I like cooking anything that T likes. I like to cook my baked spaghetti for him. I like making a fun meal in the kitchen and seeing someone really enjoy it. So, that's his favorite though, and that's the one thing I like to cook. Where do you like to eat out, if anywhere? Right now, the baby only lets me eat at certain places. Chick-fil-A seems to be one of them. But when I'm not pregnant and not having morning sickness, I like anything Italian. Barcelona's Tapas, I love that restaurant too. And I like going out for breakfast because I'm a big pancake person. Her fifth question is, what would your high school self say to you if she could see where you're at in life? One, she'd be really surprised that I didn't end up with the boy that I was dating in high school, because I swore up and down that this was the man for me. And now that I've found what real love is, and it's amazing. I don't think that I was mature enough back then, but what I thought was love is nothing where I am right now. So she would also say, what the hell, Nain? Because I was a shy girl in high school, and I didn't like public speaking, and I didn't like confrontation, which I still don't like. I wasn't assertive. I let people kind of walk all over me, and now I kind of speak up for myself to the point where I can be a little bit of a bitch. But the fact that I'm an attorney is something that I would probably be really shocked at. That's not even a career I thought about in high school, to be an attorney. I wanted to write for a newspaper. I didn't want to public speak. So she'd be surprised at what I'm doing. Camille at Archives of Our Lives asks, what would you do if money was no object and you knew you couldn't fail? I would full-time work on books and write. Unfortunately, I need to pay the bills, and I need to pay for the little one here, so I don't have that option. I would move to Ireland, of course, and I would sit in a coffee shop every day, or sit out at the parks, and just write, and travel the world. That is what I would do. But unfortunately, I gotta pay for everything and pay back Sally Mae, so that's not gonna happen. Lisa over at Diary of a Newlywed asked, if you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Right now, baby would only let me eat cereal. But really pancakes. That's my favorite food of all time. I love pancakes. Her other question is, would you rather watch TV cuddled up in bed or out in the living room? Well, T would laugh at me for this because we have this battle. He likes to watch TV downstairs on the couch, mostly because it's a bigger TV, and we have a DVR down here. If we had a DVR up in our bedroom, I don't think that he would win that battle, because I love laying in bed and cuddling up and watching TV. So that's my favorite way to watch TV. But the DVR is a nice pull. So last few questions. I'm at 25 minutes here, so bear with me. Chloe at My New Life as a Housewife asked me, do you like animals, like pets? Would you like to have a dog or a cat? And have you ever had one? Well, this is another story that is another blog. I will promise to write this. I've had guinea pigs, and I've had some funny but not so fun experiences with guinea pigs. And trust me when I say it's quite a story. So that gives me an idea for a blog. I'm not an animal person, and people look at me when I say that like I just said I like kicking babies, but I don't like animals. I mean, I like to look at them, and other people have them, but we never had animals growing up. My sister's allergic to everything that has fur or breathes or anything, so I've never had pets. I'm allergic to cats, so that would be a big no-no. They seem to shed a lot more, but dogs, when I was a kid, and I still kind of am scared of big dogs. I have a fear whenever we're out walking and I hear a dog barking, I'll grab T's hand. I don't know why, honestly, but it is what it is. I wouldn't mind having a little dog, and one that's technically like hypoallergenic or whatever they say, just because my sister's allergic to everything, and then I want her to come over. But my idea of going to see animals, and this is horrible, and don't judge, but is going to the zoo, because they're safely behind cages and in a controlled environment. I'm not a nature girl. I don't like nature. My idea of roughing it is going to the Holiday Inn Express. I just don't like doing that. I don't know. I'm just not an animal person. So I guess we have our own things, but my biggest pet peeve is those commercials and movies where they have animals talking. It's not normal, and I don't like it, and it drives me insane. Especially those Bush's Baked Beans commercials. That dog cannot talk. Dogs can't talk, people. So, that's just my thing. Yeah, I'm ranting now about that. Okay. She asked a lot of baby questions that I already answered. What was your favorite subject in school? History. I loved history. And in college, it was political science, which was my minor. I just love learning about the past and everything that shaped our country, especially U.S. history. I am a nerd, and I have a favorite president. I don't know. I like history. So, there you go. Favorite color, red. You would think it was green, because I'm so, like, go Ireland. But, I'm also an Indiana Hoosier. That's where I went to school, go IU. And my wedding colors were red. I just love red. Even though we're painting the nursery green, because it's good neutral, but not this color green, because this is way too bright. We're painting it red. Not red, green. We're not going to paint it red, but that's my favorite color, and that's T's favorite color. Okay, what is your favorite number? My favorite number is 25. That is the day that T and I met each other. And throughout our relationship, the number 25 has come up a lot in, like, ironic situations. It's hard to say exactly when. I mean, we'll go to a hotel for a vacation, and our room will have 25 in it. And it's random. It just happens. So it's almost like fate. So, and lastly, she asks, am I asking too many questions? No, you're not, because Chantel beat you to it. But that I still don't care. I had so much fun answering these questions, and thank you, Chloe, for suggesting this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I didn't bore you with this 30-minute vlog. I'm looking at the clock going, dear God. Anyway, those were the answers to all my questions. Thanks so much for participating, guys, and also for all of your support throughout the whole surprise we're pregnant thing. You guys have been awesome, and I've had a fun time doing this, and I might do one again in the future as we get closer to when the little half pint arrives. Maybe I'll do my big gender reveal via vlog, because that might be fun. So, but anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow with just a regular blog post, and I'm going to pray to God that this one actually recorded so I don't have to repeat myself for the 4th time. So, anyway, talk to you guys later, and I hope you all have great weeks and great holiday weekends. Bye.